Breaking news coming in right now here this Sunday morning. Remember the exclusive that Headlines Today got for you a day after we broke that story to you of how the centre and the Maharashtra government were passing the buck on the demolition of Aadarsh. The kin of the Kargil martyrs have come forward and demanded justice. Speaking to Headlines Today, Colonel retired N Thaper, father of Kargil martyr Captain N Thaper, says he's unable to understand why no action has been taken yet on something so selfish that's exploiting the name of Kargil war heroes.
The army itself is finding why it is not being acted upon. This inaction speaks volume of the intention of the authorities concerned. There is a kind of a scheme of things that is happening to benefit certain quarters within a lobby. This is a very emotive issue for us. Not the Aadarsh in itself, but the fact that the Kargil war and the martyr's name is being exploited for very selfish and ulterior motives. That is our innate kind of attitude towards matters that are so important for security, and that's how we take for granted everything for petty gains.
Alright, let's get in more from our correspondent Jugal Purohit, who filed the story for us. Jugal, understandably, the families of the martyrs are going to be upset given the sort of inordinate delay at the expense of the Kargil martyrs is concerned. Just give us a sense of the kind of reactions that you have been able to gather ever since we broke this story to our viewers just yesterday.
Well, Nita, ever since the Kargil issue has been used to construct this particular controversial society, people who've been associated emotionally with Kargil have always felt a sense of betrayal. However, that was by the government's effort assuaged for a bit when the government announced a slew of measures it would take to ensure that the society could not function, which also included the Environment and Forest Ministry's letter which called for a demolition. However, now that we've actually exposed how the ministry is not willing to move even an inch despite being prodded by the Indian Army and the ASG, it is clear that their sense of betrayal is absolute, and it is hurt, no doubt about that. In fact, they've said to us that they now see a very clear pattern, as Colonel Thaper was saying, that the government simply doesn't want to act as far as this case is concerned and is only paying their service.
Well, it's a blame game that has obviously come out and shamed the nation, also brought so much dishonor to our martyrs. Right now, Jugal Purohit, many thanks for those details.